What's up, sports fans? It's your man D back, speaking my sports talk. All right, check it out, man. J Prince deals with young boy ignorance in boxing and in music. For the love of sports, let's talk about it. So, guys, a lot of people, boxing fans maybe, that are not into hip hop or into that area of the music industry, they may not know that J Prince is not only involved in boxing, but he's heavily involved in the music industry. Also, J Prince has a great deal amount, and I mean a great deal amount of street cred all over the nation, but especially in Texas. So we're gonna be talking about this today because J Prince on the boxing side, not much to do with boxing, but I just thought this was something I wanted to talk about because of the respect level of the young boys today. I just did a ride along about Josh Taylor. Here's a disrespect on Manny Pacquiao. It's respect is everything, bro. But respect is free. It doesn't cost you a goddamn thing to be respectful. That's the thing about respect. It doesn't cost you anything to be respectful. It's free, right? These young people just don't get it. Shout out to my man El Jefe. Sometimes he gets disrespectful. It's younger people, they just don't get it. But that is not limited to younger folks. Look at all of the nonsense we got going on around the YTBC when it comes to respect. Just simple respect. It's free, bro. It doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't cost you money. You don't lose face. It don't cost you pride. It doesn't damage your ego. Respect is free. It costs you nothing. You know what I mean? Mr. Spoof's in the building. Finally, a notification. Look at that. Mr. Spoof say respect to you, Mr. Spoof. You see what I'm saying, guys? Respect is free. It don't cost you nothing. It feels good to be respectful. What's wrong with young fly? But we're going to go over a lot of this today. We are going to go over a lot of this today and show you the level of disrespect with these kids, man. It makes no sense. Ralph Unreal in the building. Lewis Sports Network, my brother. Hey, we get ready to get this basketball thing cranking. It's back, baby. And Lewis Basketball Live with Lewis and D is back. We get ready to bring y'all that fire commentary, baby. Let's go. Basketball. Chin Smoke in the building. Sporting Advantage, my man, 50 grand. What's good with you? Toby Bartlett in the building. What up, Toby? Appreciate you coming through. Iceman. Second time around. Iceman hit me up this on the ride along. Unrivaled boxing talking news. Oh, I'm getting ready to. Mark, I definitely want you up here today with me, bro. Let me drop this link. Yeah. If we got time, Mark. If we got time, fam. I got to make sure I put this link out. Mark, you in the building early. That's why I want you to get up here soon, because 4 on the panel, guys. 4 on the panel. I want to walk up here. Bam, link in the chat. Unrivaled Boxing 2 News. My man Mark in the building. What's good with you? Sweet Chin Music Boxing. What's up with you, fam? All right, so I got a couple of clips that I pulled down. I didn't really do any editing to them. It's just some Instagram clips. Widen the screen a little bit so y'all can see it better, but that's about it. But it's just some clips about what's going on between these two guys. And I like to always involve clips and things said from them, so we don't take things out of context. We can hear it from the horse's mouth, so to speak. You said I'm cutting out? I'm cutting it out. All right, y'all hold on 1 second, 1 second. All right, let me do this. I'm gonna do this. Then, all right, hold on, guys. Don't leave. Refresh something. All right, what about now? What about now? How it sound now? We good? It's going retarded. What about now? I just reset everything. That's why I went real crazy, because I just reset the Wi-Fi and everything. A little better? What the fuck? Let me see what we're dealing with. I gotta call Wild, man. I can't deal with this shit. I pay good money for high-speed internet, and I ain't getting it. And that's crazy, man. All right, what that sound like now? Yeah, that is, man, it is messy, bro. I don't know what's going on, guys. I just reset the internet, so I don't even know. I don't know, man. That's kind of, man, that's got to be StreamYard or something. That's not my equipment, bro. It's got to be, I don't know what it is. Fuck, man. Damn, man. I don't even know. All right, hold on. Let me try something right quick. Hold on right quick. All right, man. I don't know. Hey, I put the link in the chat, man. Let me put the link in the chat again. A couple of y'all come up here just in case I go out or something, because the live will keep running and y'all can, kick it. They got the link. I don't know how it is, man, if that's better, but I tried a couple of things there. Man, that's crazy. I don't know. But anyway, man, if it gets too choppy, sorry, guys. I don't know. Something might be going on with StreamYard or whatever. Oh, it's better? It's catching up. All right, that's cool. All right, so back to the discussion. So these young guys, man, the level of respect, they gotta watch themselves, bro, because it's a fine line. Like in the hip hop culture today, like it's an image you gotta put out there, right? But you gotta get better people around you. That's the problem. That's an issue with these kids. You just gotta get better people around you. You can't be running off at the mouth unless you really know who you're running off at the mouth to. And I don't really think this ain't, a lot of these guys, they play that street image and they portray a street image. And a lot of them, the problem is they're not from the streets. So they get this image, they get out into the hip hop world, they start running off at the mouth, but they're not really from the streets. They just putting an image out there, and their fans, the kids, and all of these. Even some adults think that they're really from the streets, and these kids are not from the streets. Because if he was from the streets of Texas, he and his peoples around him, surrounding him, they would understand who J. Prince is. See, and you get to a certain level where money in business and power, you have a certain amount of power that street power means nothing. That's nothing. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the level J. Prince is at. J. Prince is a billionaire, bro. You don't get to a billionaire status and have to worry about street thugs. Not a gang of them or anything. So Youngboy, the NBA Young Flower really don't know who he's talking to. And what J. Prince did with him is J. Prince's MO. That's his MO. This is what he do. Plus, he got to keep his name out there for street cred. He's not doing it for publicity, bro. What do you think? J. Prince is cloud chasing you? You idiot. Man, Young Flower Boy deserve one today too. You idiot. And we're going to go over some footage. Like I said, I recorded some clips for you guys. I'm going to play them and just see if you guys, if I'm wrong, I mean, or, you know, this is what we do on Speak Your Mind Sport Talk Live Daily. Hey, Colo, what's up with you, fam?
What's going on, D? How you doing, my brother?
I'm doing better now. My stream running right.
No doubt, kid. No doubt. I hear you, man. Yeah. Our StreamYard has been jerking us around, as you can see. It's treating us like an ex-girlfriend. You know what I mean?
Okay. It's okay because I've been with StreamYard since they first came out, and when Google Chats was going down,
yeah,
Google Chats and StreamYard just came out. They just started everything. So, with that being said, like I'm not like pushing them on advertising, but I am advocating for them because they're a new service and they're getting things in order. Like they're buying brand new servers and all of that. They just implemented the mobile service, so you got to understand this is not like Zoom or something that's been around for a while where they have all the kinks worked out. But I'm confident with StreamYard. I think they're doing a real good job, bro.
Yeah. I mess with StreamYard myself. You know, I'm giving them a chance. I mean, they're not even a year in the game just yet. You know what I mean? So we gotta give them.
They just came in when Google Chats went down, like maybe because I got right on them. Like I was like one of the first. So what's good with you, fam?
Sorry, Dave, I couldn't hear you. You're like breaking up a bit, mate.
Am I? What y'all? I thought I was better. They said, "Nah, it's choppy better than I was."
It's still choppy, a bit better than you were. But
how about Mark and Jay Cotto? Can y'all hear them?
Let's hope they can hear us. That'd be fucking great if they can hear us.
I think sometimes it's like that, Mark. Like they can hear y'all good, but I've been chopping up.
Yeah, I can hear Mark. I can hear Mark and yourself.
And
perfect.
I can hear Cotto perfectly. D is kind of a little bit choppy for me.
Yeah. He's good now. He's good now. You're good now, brother. You know what you do?
Can y'all hear Mark and Jay Cotto real good? Luis Puente, what's up with you? As long as they can hear y'all real good, that's fine, because I can bounce in and out and fix issues and shit. The stream will keep going. But since we got two on the panel, let's get this thing started, man. I got some clips that I want to play for everyone. So, and then we're going to discuss this. But, man, like I said, I hope this works. Fucking stream keep fucking up.
No doubt. Yo, Mark, how you doing, my brother? Greetings to you, brother.
Yeah, man, I'm doing good, man. I just got new clothes today, so I'm feeling good. I'm feeling fresh.
Awesome. God bless, kid. All right, let's get it.
Y'all can see that?
Yeah, I see it.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go. Let's do it.
Little homie Youngboy, place got broke into. He went in his place, disrespected different things, and I got a call about it. And the homies that went into this place want to make that right because they understand that, you know what I mean, Youngboy family is okay with me. And, as you can see, homie, to make a long story short, I got your keys to your Rolls Royce. I got your keys to your McLaren, you know, all that shit that they took. And the homie, Shakur, what you home. We got your Rolls Royce umbrellas, we got your keys, we got a bunch of other shit. So get in contact with us, bro. Get your shit back.
All right. So that's the first clip. Now, this is a J Prince MO. This is not the first time J Prince did anything like this. Like, he does things like this. Somebody will get done wrong. And this is the thing he said. He was good. He good with NBA Young Flyboy's family. And it's his brother he's talking about. And then another clip, he's going to explain that a little more. So he's good with them. He's good with his family. So if he's good with his family, he's good with me. So y'all need to return that stuff. I don't know why y'all did it or whatever. Just get at me, return that stuff. And then so he came out and told him, look, man, I handle that. I put my ear to the street because your people good with me. Come get your stuff. Come holler at me. But putting it on Instagram, this is J Prince MO. That's how I keep up street cred. Let people know, look, I'm J Prince. I'm up here, but I'm still down here too. That's what he been doing. Nothing disrespectful, and he reaching out to the young kid. That's the way I'm looking at it. That's what J Prince has always done. Anybody who followed the hip hop industry, that's J Prince. That's what he doing. Nobody looks at it as disrespect. They look at it as respect. J Prince got my back. He got my shit back. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think about that clip with J Prince. Coda, what you think, man?
Listen, man, J Prince is to be respected, kid. He's known in the industry as the man to go to when there's a problem. You know, he has ended a lot of things in which things I can't speak of and we can, but we have an idea, which would be a factual idea as to how this man operates. Whoever's got beef with, I mean, I really don't know what's going on here, but it seems like he did somebody a favor and the person he did the favor to is disrespecting. Am I correct?
Oh, I got more clips for you, my man. I just wanted to see what you felt, you know, because like J Prince MO, you've been around the you're my age, so I don't even have to get into that. You know his MO, but you know that this is what he does.
Brother,
like, I'm gonna Lil Wayne beef.
Yeah, listen, I'm gonna give you a big beef that a lot of people don't know about that he handled within the boxing world. Floyd Mayweather Jr. Had a little beef with him, which was like $6 million beef. And that little thing that he was going around saying Arum owed him money and blah, blah, blah. Well, he forgot to mention until later on in his career that Arum dug him out that J Prince hole by giving him the $6 million he owed J Prince. And then you feel what I'm saying? So J Prince has a long reach, brother. This dude is to be respected, kid.
You gotta understand something. This is what people gotta understand. Bob Arum has mob ties, right? So if J Prince was a nobody, J Prince could have just been muscled out of that situation.
Precisely.
But there was no muscling involved. So that should let you know something right there, right? About who J Prince is. That should let you know something right there. That Bob Arum had to do business with him to dig Floyd out that hole, right? But they don't think about these things. Mark, what you think about that clip with Prince?
Yo, I don't really know much. I don't really know what it's in context with, so I don't know. But it seems like he's helped somebody out in his own way, and now he wants what's owed to him, kind of.
He just wanted to get his shit right.
Yeah.
So to add more context, everyone, and thank you everyone for coming. Let's play the next clip. Let me pull this one up. And this is the response from NBA Youngboy.
Let's get it.
The kid that J Prince. Now, you guys seen the first clip. The first clip was, hold on for a second. All right, the first clip was J Prince doing what J Prince always does, reaching out to the boy and let him know, look, I handle that business for you. I got your stuff. Holla at me. You know, check it out. So we get ready to move to the next clip so that I can put this in more context, and then I'm pretty sure you guys can speak more on it. So here's Young Flyboy's response to the clip we just saw. Here we go. All right. I'm fucking around. Damn. Technical. Oh, I did go. My bad.
Honestly, I don't friends. I don't know relationships. All that pussy shit. I don't respect none of that shit, man. If you got something for me, man, they got plenty of niggas around me you could call. My nigga, it's plenty ways you could get in touch with me. Man, don't get on the internet and do nothing public. Don't do nothing with no fucking publicity. None of that pussy and shit. And I'm good on keys, guys. When we buy shit cash, two keys come with the car anyway. I ain't fucking business, man.
Right. So that there was the response to Jay Prince reaching out the way he reached out. This was the response he gets from NBA Youngboy.
I was gonna ask, is that NBA Youngboy?
That was NBA Youngboy. That was the guy that Jay Prince was reaching out to, and that was the response that he got. Now,
isn't this the same Mark, guys? Isn't this the same motherfucker who's boning Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s daughter?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
You know, is this the dude who's associated with like when Yaya cut up that bitch? She sliced up some chick.
Yep.
This is a whole little.
This Yaya's like boyfriend, like he sliced up her baby mama. I'm pretty sure his baby mama.
Yeah, some Jerry Springer shit.
Yeah. Some Maury Popovich shit. Yeah, man. I don't know. Youngboy's probably gonna be. This dude is stupid, man.
He said Maury Popovich.
Jay, I want you to speak on that clip. Give us your thoughts on that clip, the response. This is how he responds. What do you think about that?
Well, sir, man, listen, this kid made a big mistake saying those words, kid. It's a possibility that two things can happen to him. He might get G-checked, which is he might get he might get thrown in a van and faced before the principal himself, and things can happen from there to show the kid respect. Or Jay Prince could just really be like, okay, you know what? This is how you feel, and give everything back to whoever took whatever belonged to WNBA, and that's basically it. But he's gonna learn. He is going to learn, boy. Like, he did you a favor, and now you know what it is. I think he feels like he got thrown into Jay Prince's shadow. He feels suckered. He feels like, oh, I got robbed, and now I ain't asked you to step in, and you just stepping in. But what he don't understand is, if there wasn't a dude in hip hop like Jay Prince, bro, a lot of dudes would have been robbed and smoked a long time ago, bro.
Yeah. Mark, what do you feel about that kid's response to what Jay Prince did?
First of all, I don't respond on no internet. You've got loads of ways you can reach me, posting on the internet. First of all, making it public not the smartest thing you can do. I think Cotto's gonna like bang on, mate. Like, you think Prince is at fault for this? Well, Prince think you are at fault for this. You ain't exactly gonna get a guy out of there who a lot of people may have wanted out of there for the last let's go maybe about a decade. People have wanted Jay Prince out of shit, and he's still got his hand in everything. So he's got serious ties. I don't know who they are. I don't know what it is, but
the dude's a billionaire. Like, he's literally a billionaire.
I know. I'm just not going to speak. I'm not going to speak on who he may know or who he's associated with, but I'm just going to say you might need to shut the fuck up. That's my thoughts on it.
Yup.
The kid might want to shut the fuck up. Oh shit, D left. D will be back. Yeah, man, you don't mess around with dudes like that, man, when they've got that much fucking clout. With, like, Jay Prince has said time and time again in the past, oh, I don't need street affiliation for info. But he has it. Welcome back, D.
Yeah. Streamline loves me today. They love me. That's why I wanted you guys up here so you can keep going. Mark knows how to take over.
It's D. It's D 2.0. What's up?
Oh my God, don't do it. Hey, you know what? He would actually be good for this conversation, but he's not here and not allowed on my panel. So moving on.
I'm just saying though, bro, like, this kid may end up like in the back of some van in front of a couple of guys with a few battens in their hands, or I don't know, man.
Well,
Maybe he'll get all. Maybe he thought by acting tough and posting up on whatever. Maybe he thought, I'm gonna pull this whole card and I'm gonna get my shit back. That ain't gonna happen, bro. You ain't getting your shit back.
you're not getting nothing back from Jay Prince.
You'll be lucky
like
if you
that.
go home the night he decides to do whatever it is that he's gonna do. You might be lucky to go home with your shoes on.
What I think, Mark, is that somebody look. This is one thing that you guys didn't bring up that I was thinking maybe one of you guys would bring it up, or maybe not. What the fuck? Who is around this kid? Right? What kind of team does he have around him? You understand what I'm saying? Like, wouldn't somebody say, hey, bro, hold up, take that down right quick. You know who you talking to? You know what I mean? Nobody on his team decided to do that. Like, bro, and that's something that needs to be. It's like we said about Aerospace when he got to the car accident, he was going to do all of that. What about the people around you? Isn't it somebody around you to say, hey, hold up, maybe you should slow down? Like, he talked about his peoples, all his people. You could have called my peoples, anybody you could have contacted and all of this. Well, let's talk about those people. Didn't any of them have sense in their head to know, like, bro, maybe you should chill with this dude right here?
Yeah, I hear you. You know what it is, though? That in this era, you know, you've got, you know, guys around you, right? Let's just say, you know, you're of that age and you don't really know nothing. And you got guys around you, a bunch of yes men, right? And then you've got the other guys who probably have tried to explain things to him. But since, you know, he's got the money and he's the leader, these guys aren't going to argue with him or even try to bring an adversarial argument to the kid, because he's going to be ignorant. He's probably going to tell him, you shut the fuck up, I'm the boss, I don't want to hear nothing, he ain't gonna do it. But and they're probably like, yo, but NBA, you don't understand, bro. Like, you just, I don't give a fuck. So that's how a lot of these guys then, and this is the era for these young kids, because we didn't have to do this. We didn't have to learn the hard way, because we observed and we had put into our ear from stories of veterans within life that told us, don't take these two doors, take that door, because these two doors, I've done this already. We've paid attention. Right. This era don't pay attention, nor do they respect foundation to where the information is going to help you survive as long as we have. That's why they're becoming very extinct. On top of the black on black crime, you know, and it's not even political, but bringing stuff like that, this is the mind and the ideology that these young rappers carry today. This is why they are not succeeding. There's nothing legendary about them or memorable. But if we're gonna add an adjective at the end, let's do this. Let's call it questionable, right? Let's call them questionable as to their knowledge and the way they carry themselves and the way they're actually living and observing. These kids of today, bro, they don't have no structure. That's the problem, brother.
Mark, what you think?
Well, I don't know, man. I would assume anybody around you not gonna allow you to fucking make a video in response to a fucking gangster.
Businessman / gangster. We got AI.
Oh yeah, he's an exceptional businessman and he's an exceptional street businessman as well. Like,
listen, I don't even really call him a gangster no more. I call him, and I'm being serious with this, like, okay, so like your guy over there, Kennigan, right? Now, if someone called him a gangster, I said, okay, because he's actually heavily, as far as I hear, you probably know much more, but he's actually heavily still involved in gangsterism. You know what I'm saying? Prince ain't. Prince just has that reach on the street and still have that respect, and people
or so we're led to believe.
Well, no, I'm just saying, Mark, like, I don't know as much about Kennigan because I'm not over there, and trust me, like, I'm probably so, just because I'm involved in the hip hop culture and have been just a tad bit more about Prince. You know what I mean? Because of the cultural thing. And I'm telling you, with him, he has removed himself from a lot of that. This is how he's able to move without the heat that Kennigan has, because Kennigan is still heavily involved in that, and they know this. Prince ain't. Prince ain't. He's removed, but he still has ties and he's still connected, and he has a ton of loyalty to guys that are deep in the streets like that. He still has a ton of loyalty from these guys. This is why he can reach out without actually, he can be a boss without actually having to do boss things in the streets. You understand what I'm saying? Kennigan is a boss in the streets, doing boss things in the streets. And so they're kind of different, but they have that same reach. They have that same power. And this is something that NBA Young Flyboy don't understand. But for everybody stepping in, I want to do this so everybody can be up to speed on what we're talking about. I'm going to run these 2 clips again, guys, real quick, because I got the 3rd clip that's going to bring everything into perspective and give us more to talk about. But before I play that 3rd one, let me catch everybody up to speed and play the first 2 clips. This is what it's about. Jay Prince reaches out to the young boy with nothing but respect. With
D, before you start, I just want to add one more thing to what you're saying. With Jay Prince, this was a recent activity that happened to one of his team members. They had gotten robbed in New York or whatever, and he reached out to one of the big guys from the hip hop industry in New York that was still in the streets from the Bronx. And no less than 72 hours, they got the kid's chain back, kid. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And this was just Jay Prince picking up the phone, telling them, "Yo, they robbed my man. I don't want nothing done to the kid that did it, but I need his chain back." They didn't harm the dude or nothing. He like Mark said, and like you said, straight businessman. The problem here is, and it's not even a problem for us because we understand and we will never deal with anybody like that as to trying to poke the lion in the cage. Hell no. But we all know that if he wanted to get dirty, this can be medieval shit. If he wanted to bring it to that level.
Listen, that's why I want to catch everybody up to speed and play these 2 clips. Matter of fact, I'm going to play all 3 of them in succession so we can all hear this 3rd clip, because the 3rd clip, guys, is going to give us a lot more to talk about. And it's going to touch on a lot of what Jay was just talking about. So listen up, everybody listen up. I'm going to play all 3 in succession so we can get the whole scope of what's going on. Here's the first clip. Jay Prince reaching out respectfully in his MO, what Jay Prince has been doing for the past 2 fucking decades. Before Young Flyboy was probably itching his dad's ball sack, Jay Prince was doing this kind of stuff. Now, here's the first clip.
The young boy, the place got broke into. He went in his place, disrespected different things that, I got a call about it. And the little homies that put into this place want to make that right. But they understand that, Youngboy family is okay with me. And as you can see, I'm going to make a long story short. I got your keys to your Rolls Royce. I got your keys to your McLaren. All that shit that they took. And the homie, Shakur. What you got, homie? You got your Rolls Royce umbrellas. You got your keys. You got a bunch of other shit. So get in contact with us, bro. Get the shit back.
All right, so for everybody just checking in, like I said, that's the first clip. That's the first clip. That's Jay Prince reaching out, and I'm getting ready to run the second clip for y'all.
No relationships. All that pussy.
Hold on, let me run it back. This is the second clip. This is NBA Young Flyboy's response. Everybody can see that. Y'all can see that, right?
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Friends, no relationships. All that pussy and shit, I don't respect none of that shit, man. If you got something for me, man, they got plenty of niggas around me you could call. Man, nigga, it's plenty of ways you can get in touch with me. Man, don't get on no internet and do nothing publicly. Don't do nothing with no fucking publicity, none of that pussy and shit. And I'm good on my keys, gangster. When you buy shit cash, two keys come with the car anyway. Mind your fucking business, man.
Okay, so that was his response to Jay Prince. So just to run everything in perspective, we're gonna play the third clip. This the clip ain't nobody seen yet, so we can get it all in perspective. Here we go. Hold up. Here we go. From the beginning. Y'all can see it. Everything clear, right?
It's not on screen right now.
It's not on the screen?
No.
No.
All right, hold on. Let me make sure. I want everybody to see. Well, it's I just got a picture up, but even still, I'll put it up. Make sure everybody can see that shit. Yeah, bro, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. These kids. All right, here we go. All right, how about now? Is there?
It's loading. Yeah, there we go. It's up.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. Third clip. Let's get it.
You took my kindness for weakness, but you're a dumb boy with limited thinking ability and disrespect. Talking slick, acting like you and your brother went down with me, let it be known you're mob ties. I talked to your brother. I believe every word he said about you knowing because he's been solid with me. I've known your brother for years and never witnessed no weak shit. So OC3, we're good. But you seem to be dumber than a box of rocks, so you despise wisdom. What you should be mad about is the lie you did, and the weak-ass security being asleep in front of your house. I bet he lied to you about being asleep. That's free game I just gave you, but it probably went over your head. Let me say this to you, home. You're not a friend or enemy today. Let's keep it that way, no matter how hot it gets in Texas. By the way, I'm minding my business. You just too dumb to know Texas is my business. And I will give you whatever you ask for, good or bad. I'm done.
Okay. Yeah, what I'm talking about? Now let's get to the meat and motherfucking potatoes because that should just give us a lot more to talk about. That's why I wanted to play those clips the way I played those clips because that third clip made things a whole lot more interesting.
Bro, he said,
no, you
he
I know
he said, yo, D, my bad.
Hold on. I know you itching. That third clip puts a lot more things in perspective. Now, we got to listen to what Jay Prince said. What you need to be worried about is that lie you live in. See, this is the problem. It is not only NBA Young Flyboy. I can say bigger names like Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne, you were in school, admittedly, and even your people around you, you were in school and you were very smart in school. You did well in school. Then you came right out of school into the rap industry. So Lil Wayne, you never really been in that game like that. So all of that thug shit and all of that it's all fake anyway. Tekashi 6ix9ine, another example. You never really been in that heat like that. See, so let's pay attention to what Prince just told him. You need to be worried about that lie you live in and that fake security detail you got in front of your house. That's deep what he's saying here. You got to think deep, think streetwise deep. That fake security meaning I can come touch you, young boy, easily. See, Jay Prince said all of that without saying any of that because Jay Prince smart enough to know the feds are listening, right? But he still said that. And I'm not worried about talking about this kind of stuff because I have street smarts. The same way Prince got street smarts, the same street smarts this dumb young boy don't have. See? Go ahead, Big Colo. I know you itchy. Go ahead.
He said what he just bottom lined it. Everything before that, even what you said, no doubt. That was simple terms. The bottom line of the meat and potatoes or his message was, my man said, I'm going to give you what you asked for, whether it's good or bad, son. That right there alone is the shovel, which shovels the dirt, which covers the man, and headstones and tombs and graves and epitaphs that should be reading, I shouldn't have fucked with this man, is going to be engraved on that, bro, because, yo, he's been, and then he also told them, you're not a friend or a foe at the moment, son. He's like, Yeah, like oh boy, bro. This young boy, I think God gave him 2 chances, right? Which was with that Yaya stuff. And now this is the 3rd one. He's gonna have to either extend the hand with a handshake gesture or extend the hand with a gun. He's got 2 options, and this is how good of a dude Jay Prince is, that he's about, just squashing stuff. That he told him, you're not a friend, the enemy. If you read in between the lines there, it's on you on how you want to take this relationship and how you approach me. And then he also told him at the end, which was the bottom line. So whatever you asking for, I'm gonna give it to you, good or bad. Meaning we can shake it out, or we gonna thug it out. But you're gonna lose, son. And then what he's telling him about the lie he's living and the security detail is basically what I was saying about the yes man stuff. And he's basically telling him, your arms are too short to box with the guard, son. You got no type of reach, doggy. Your reach is just like short arms and deep pockets, dog.
Bro, all of those the detail he has, basically, Prince could pull him over there. Look, he could get one of them to smack him up. His own detail, guaranteed, bro. That's how far he reaches in the streets.
My man will do the old AT&T slogan, bro. He'll reach out and touch someone easily with one phone call. And now we got speed dial, kid. Back then it was touch tone or rotary. Now it's speed dial. Man, listen, he'll probably tell his right-hand man, yo, smack this dude in the back of the neck for me and let him know who he fucking with. And his man will be like, yo, Jay Prince told me to do this, dog. Bow! What you do? And that, it's that close, bro. He's that close to motherfuckers. Easy.
Listen, Mark, what you think before I say this?
I think Kid just got the biggest warning of his life to shut the fuck up. What you're supposed to do. You got a chance. You bite in the hand that feeds you, you're gonna get slapped, bro. Sorry, man. I don't. That's just fucking frightening, bro. If I was that kid, I'd go into hiding. I'd go into that hiding. But what it tells me, though, is these days, the newer gen, like my age group and below, they have no respect for what it's about. They're trying to show off all sorts of bullshit as to how gangster they are without actually being it. Like you said about that lie you live in. And then when he's telling them, bro, he's fucked. Kid's fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah, big time.
Here's something real quick. Here's something that was left out. I didn't want to eat it all up. I wanted to give y'all some work on that. But if you listen to what James was telling him, when he was talking about the security detail and the lie you live in and all of that. Here's the thing, man. Like, these kids run around in the hip hop industry, and to a certain extent, they have to portray a certain image. They have to, because that's what this hip hop game is about today. But you have to be smart enough in this day's time to know who. And when he told him at the end, listen, you telling me to mind my business. Texas is my business. And Texas has been his business for a long time. For a long time. Listen, don't people remember the Ghetto Boys, Scarface? Prince was responsible for all of that. That Fifth Ward movement, that's Prince. You gotta remember, that's Jay Prince, all of that. The Dirty South coming up, Ludacris following them to blow up the Dirty South. Jay Prince's son, through influence of Jay Prince, started all of that. That whole South movement, now it's the East Coast, the West Coast, and the South. Jay Prince responsible for all of that, people. If guys don't understand who Jay Prince is, this dude is deep in the music industry. You don't, listen, we knew how big Cash Money was. We knew that Baby didn't care what no one says. He squashed that beef. The Big Bad Baby, he squashed it. No questions. He got in between issues with True, with Master P and them. No questions asked. This man has much respect in the music industry, in the business world, everywhere. You gotta be careful who you talk to. You gotta be careful who you talking about. Now, I want to get to AI because remember, this is all about perspective. This is why we have these discussions. And I'm gonna play the 3 clips again for everybody who come in. And don't worry, we'll get to hear them, and so that everybody can understand the context. Because I'm loving it. But anyway, AI says Jay Prince ain't no good dude. Set the robbery up, and he's trying to extort him. Now, this is something that I didn't get all of the information, but I did read through a lot of it. So this is something that is coming out from NBA Youngboy camp and all of this type of stuff. Listen, AOS, I'm not really buying that from this camp. And I read those reports. I didn't even bring it to the table. The young kid is messing up here, AOS. And that reasoning right there makes absolutely no sense at all. 0 sense at all, bro. And I'm going to tell you why I say this, AOS. Why Jay Prince extorting this kid, even though we know what he's capable of and all of that. NBA Young Flyboy ain't big enough. Extortion on the level of what you would do in the music industry, not with this kid. And he has too much income, too many income sources, too many big business ventures to have his hand in dabbling in it for this young kid. He has power in the music industry where he could cause this young kid to rise and fall. You know these guys can stop music and all of that kind of stuff, bro. It's no motive for him to extort NBA Young Flyboy. That's something that he said, but NBA Young Flyboy has this ego problem right now. He actually thinks he's bigger than he is. This is where the lack of respect for a guy like Jay Prince is coming from. Why would Jay Prince try to extort this kid? Like, that makes no sense. He has way too much going on. Again, let me reiterate. He's a billionaire. Billion. NBA Young Flyboy is probably worth 10 million or less. This dude's a billionaire, bro. Like, it makes no sense for him to want to extort NBA Young Flyboy. And that whole tweet or post that Young Flyboy came out with about that nonsense, nah, bro. Nah, Julius R in the building. What's good with you? What's good, fam? Toby said, Youngboy complained about Jay Prince making the video. Youngboy made a video to Floyd, right, when he could have phoned him. Exactly. And not only that, Toby, if you're not with all this publicity and doing shit online, why did you make a response online? If you that tough and you just could have called him, listen, man, you and your people, don't fucking do nothing to me online if you're so much against it. But he did it online. And so, like, that's why I'm not believing nothing coming out of your camp. You contradicting yourself all around the place. And it makes no sense for Jay Prince to extort you. You're not that big to be extorted, bro. It's not even worth the money or the risk. Extortion is a federal offense. Is it worth the risk for Jay Prince to get caught up extorting NBA Young Flyboy? He's too smart for that. That makes no sense. He's too smart for that. The dude music ain't even all of that good. What the fuck would he extort him for? It makes no sense. That guy in the building, what's good with you? Oh, let me drop the link back in the chat just in case anybody want to come up. J. Cotto, cook, my man. I don't want to steal the show from you.
Yeah, no, it's all good, brother. I'm just wondering, like, I'm sitting here and I'm, as you know, you guys are reiterating. I'm just saying that. Yeah, that's all right. No, I'm just asking myself, like, okay, you know, I'm thinking exactly what OBZ said, you know, but the thing, like you said as well, you know, that debunks that, because my man's a billionaire. He's not gonna waste his time to extort him like that. But unless he wanted him to bow down and understand, then he probably could have done that. But at the same time, that is debunked by this here. Jay Prince is known, bro, to go and save, like I said earlier, he's known to save motherfuckers' chains and their whips and whatever, their money that, you know, when they were robbed and stuff like that. Then he also saved that other guy, that kid that this is Soldier Boy Hood. It's Soldier Boy hood. And you know, when he got clapped up and stuff, he stepped into that in as well. Like Jay Prince is known into stepping into stuff and saving these young boys because he also knows, just like he said, these young guys are living this lie, and they, you know, they're not understanding that there are still players of the game that are allowing y'all to do what you're doing now to see how far you go. And once you go far, you know what I mean? Like everything in life consists of favors, especially in corporations and stuff like this, where entertainment favors for favors. This is why I think NBA Youngboy is a bit tight, because now he knows he owes Jay Prince. But at the same time, Jay Prince ain't never tell anybody that he did the favor for to you know, and got their stuff back. He never extorted them for like, all right, I got your stuff and now you owe me. Never. All he asked was for respect. Respect. Yeah, and know who I am. You know what I mean? I mean, what he used to do before, and I can't judge him for that, because that's just like us in the boxing world, judging Bob Arum for what he's done, Don King for what they've done to boxers, and that's none of our business, because at the same time we got the fights. You know what I'm saying? The same thing here. None of our business. At the same time, we're getting the music. We're getting, it's just the behind the scenes transactions and stuff like this. Yeah, NBA does have a point, but at the same time, he's done that as well with the Floyd Mayweather incident and everybody else that he had beef with. All these guys use Twitter and all that stuff. But now when the gun is Jackie Chan on them and reversed, and the barrel's pointing at them, now, oh, you can't do that to me. It's messed up on how you went and you blow my stuff up. My man, he's teaching you a lesson. He's saying, number one, you want to blow stuff up. I mean, look, there are many messages you get from what an older man in Jay Prince, a vet, is trying to tell this man. Look, I'm on the internet now, letting everybody know that you got fooled and I stepped in. You could take that how you want, but at the same time, I don't think you should take it to the extent as to, oh, you're in my shadow. Like, oh, I got all of this. I was just rewinding what he said. I got all of this in that message. Why? Maybe because we're older men and we know how to open the chambers of our mind as to, you know, different perspectives, you know. But this is the problem here. He's, you know, he's not understanding that this is a grown man, and he's trying to, in a way, give him that tough love. Like, yo, listen, you in this industry, you going through all this stuff here. So now I'm going to let you know. And at the same time, we don't know if Jay Prince already tried to reach out to him behind the scenes and he did the same thing as the fuck that pussy shit, blah, blah, blah. I don't need this. I don't need that. So he said, you know what? And he did it publicly. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't think so, bro. I don't think so, because you gotta understand, like a dude like Prince too, right? If he had tried to reach out to him behind closed doors and the kid acted like that, he wouldn't have took it no further. Like, see, this is the thing. Like, okay, so I'll put another comment in there, but let me read Jay Cowles right quick. He said, AOBs don't know Kennigan allegedly involved. Yeah, see, AOBs, I think you, bro, no disrespect, but some of these things you're speaking on, I think you're speaking on without like knowing full detail. He say Jay Prince is a criminal, LOL. He always wants more money. This is true, AOBs, and this is true with criminals. But as you move up the line, you get smarter. This is why Jay Prince ain't in prison right now. And it's just like boxing, which I know you understand, AOBs. Risk over reward. There's no reward in extorting NBA Youngboy at any level, AOBs. It's no reward. Risk is federal time for Jay Prince. You get federal time for extortion, especially in the music industry, AOBs. So the risk over reward. It's no reward for Jay Prince getting his hands tied up into that small thing. Yes, he wants more, but there's more he can get much quicker, much easier at a higher level, which is where he is, AOBs, at a higher level. It makes no sense for him to extort this kid. None. If you could give me a reason that it makes sense, especially financially, to extort this kid for Jay Prince, then you have a point. But you have no point here, because what's the purpose of him extorting this kid? And just like my man Jay Cotto just said, and like I said earlier, this is Jay Prince's model. He's always done this type of thing. So the idea is, listen, I'm cool with your brother, which he mentioned that it's not even really about NBA Youngboy, which is why this kid is really going off the rock, because it's about the fact that your brother and me, cool. He always been a solid dude. I heard what happened to you. Somebody hit me up. Jay Prince, look, your people's people got robbed. see if you can get this handled. This is what Jay Prince always does. So he made a couple of calls, got the stuff back, came to the young boy respectfully. Look, you know what I do. Got the stuff. You're talking about keys to a Rolls Royce, keys to a McLaren, bro. A Rolls Royce to a McLaren. Okay? This is what he's sitting there holding. Those Rolls Royce umbrellas are $15,000 a piece for fucking umbrellas. This is what he's holding. And said, I got this. You know what I mean? Come holler at me. I get your stuff. And you come back at him with that type of disrespect? No. Like, what the fuck? And so by coming out, like Jay Prince always does, it's just more like, here you go, bro. Forget about those clowns. I got your stuff. You know what I mean? You good with my family. So if something happened down the line, show respect. This is why Jay Prince has the reach in the street that he has to people who are really significant. Because if something happens and work has to be put in or work has to be done, all Jay Prince people, not even Jay Prince, all his people have to do is call up somebody. Hey, man, somebody in your town doing some nonsense. But you remember when Jay Prince got your stuff back, handle that. Hey, man, handle that business. Go find out who's doing that nonsense. This is how the streets work, bro. You understand? This is how the streets work. And this is what this young boy don't understand. So it was not clout chasing because Prince has no reason to clout chase you. Dude, he's the clout. He doesn't have to clout chase you. So it had nothing to do with clout chasing. It's not extortion, which is what young fly boys, can't put out. It's not extortion because he has no reason and risk versus reward to extort you. It's just what Jay Prince does. This is how you gain more and more respect, more and more street cred all around by doing things like this. But the young boy didn't get the message. That's what this is about. And this is what we have to understand. Hold on, I got private chat. Oh, thanks. Thanks for coming through. Thanks for coming through, Jedi. No doubt. Handle that business. One of Scarface songs, better NBA Youngboy. Yeah, man. Scarface. Yeah, man. Jay Jefferson in the building. What's buzzing, cousin? I don't even know I missed you. I see you, Jay Jefferson. I'm from the DMV, Richmond, Baltimore, DC. I'm from the DMV, dog. Richmond, Virginia, Maryland, DC. All three, fam. That's where I'm from. So, Charles D in the building. What's good with you, Charles D?
Ain't shit. I was gonna leave you something backstage real quick though.
All right, what you gotta run?
No. I was gonna.
Yeah, well, put it in. You can put it back there, but even still, you know what's going on. For everybody that's stepping in, I'm getting ready to run these 3 clips again. I'm pretty sure everybody who's been here already don't mind seeing them again. Catch Charles D up to speed. I don't know how long you've been in, Charles D, but we're talking about the whole young boy, Jay Prince, the disrespect. Like I
caught the last 5 minutes, but I was gonna drop something on you so you can see some shit.
Well, I'm saying drop it in the damn chat. My nigga, you keep telling me you're gonna drop it.
No, I'm saying the backstage joint though.
Yeah, put it in the private chat or put it in the right. It don't matter. What you want me to put it on the screen?
No, I want you to see it first, and then you go from there.
All right, well, put it back. Go ahead, put it backstage. I'll check it out.
All right.
But I'm getting ready to run these 3 clips because I know these 3 clips are safe. Oh, Queen Lisa in the building. Hold up. Pause, everybody. Queen Lisa in the building. But I'm not even doing that because she stepped in. She always stepping in. I'm getting ready to give Queen Lisa some shout-out and respect for the prediction league. I see you, Lisa. First place. She took first place this week. Told y'all she's sharp, son. It's not easy to get first place. Even in a single week. Charles D in there too. He'll tell you it ain't easy to get first place in the prediction league. I'm telling you, it's hard to do.
Hell no, it's hard to finish in the top 10. Shit.
Yeah, it's hard, bro. It's hard to finish in the top 10. So getting first place means something. Lisa, shout out to you, sis. I see you. I see how you trying to move up the ladder. But see me, and y'all know I always gotta brag on us. Just like Charles D said, it's hard to even get in the top 10. Let me tell y'all something about your boy D Gaff. And
Oh, shut up, nigga.
as I call myself, Mr. Film Study. I have been consistently in the top 10 since I've been in the league, period. So that's a fact. So like Charles D said, it's hard to even get in the top. I've been consistently in the top 10 week after week, season after season since I've been in the league. And let me take it a step further. I've consistently been in the top 5. And at the end of the season, I've consistently been in the top 3 since I've been in the league. So
I think Lisa came in first this weekend, didn't she?
Yeah, that's why I was giving her a shout out. She came in first place.
She was hitting everything.
Yeah, smashing them. Yeah, that's right. At least people think it's a joke. I'm gonna do a video so y'all can get in this league. Me and Cat will get ready to put something together, man. I get in this league. This league sweet, bro. But anyway, all right, guys. While Charles D doing that, I don't want to ramble on. I'm gonna show these clips again. Clip number 1, Jay Prince respectfully reaching out to this young boy, and the response is atrocious, just ridiculous. Nah. But let's take. I'm gonna just run all 3 clips, guys, so that we can get the whole context. I don't want to break them down. I'm gonna run all 3 clips for everybody stepping in. Queen Lisa just stepped in. Charles B, when you get that in the chat, I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, because that's Prince silently leaning on the young boy.
Well, I don't know. I might have that clip. So check out these 3 clips, Charles D, because you might be sending me a clip that I have, or the 3 clips that I have might sum it all up. Okay. So all right, everybody. Here's the first clip. We're gonna do this one more time. I want everybody to be up to context on what we're talking about. This is Jay Prince reaching out to the kid. Like Jay Prince been doing for years. Anybody that know Jay Prince, he been doing this. There's nothing disrespectful in this. It's just reaching out, extending an olive branch, letting the kid know. Here we go, Jay Prince.
The young boy just got broke into, even when in his place, disrespected different things. And, I got a call about it. And the little homies that went into this place want to make that right, because they understand that, young boy family is okay with you. And as you can see, I'm going to make a long story short. I got your keys to your Rolls Royce. I got your keys to your McLaren, and all that shit that they took. And the homie, Shakur, you got your Rolls Royce, you got your keys, you got a bunch of other shit. Get in contact with it, bro. Get your shit back.
All right, so that's Jay Prince extending an olive branch to the kid. You know what I mean? Letting him know I got your stuff. This is like I said, guys. This is what Jay Prince do. This ain't nothing new. We know how Jay Prince move. Here go the second clip. Let me run this right quick. This is the response. NBA Youngboy response to Jay Prince reaching out, extending that olive branch. This is his response to that. Hold on, let me get this up. Charles D, I don't know, Charles D. All these clips might sum everything up for you, dog. All right, here we go, guys. This is the second clip. This is the response clip.
Honestly, friends, no relationships. All that pussy and shit, I don't respect none of that shit, man. If you got something for me, man, they got plenty of niggas around me you could call. My nigga, it's plenty ways you can get in touch with me. Man, don't get on the internet and do nothing publicly. Don't do nothing with no fucking publicity, none of that pussy and shit. And I'm good on my keys, gangster. When you buy shit cash, two keys from the car anyway. Mind your fucking business.
Mind your fucking business. Mind your fucking business. That's how you thank the man for looking you out. You tell him to mind your fucking business. All right, so that's the second clip, and here go the last clip. This is what Jay Prince had to say to the young kid's response to him trying to reach out to him respectfully. You know, this is what Jay Prince had to say. Hold on. Let me set this up. All right, here we go. Here we go. Charles D, this might be the clip you sending me, bro. I don't know. I ain't checked it out yet because I was loading this shit up. But all right, that's up, right? Y'all can, you can see it, Charles. Well,
you took my kindness for weakness, but you're a dumb boy with limited thinking ability and disrespect.
Yeah, nigga. He leaning on the boy.
I talk to you, brother. I believe every word he said about you knowing because he's been solid with it. Knowing your brother for years and nothing with it, no weak shit. So OZ3, we good. Because you seem to be dumber than a box of rocks. For you despise wisdom. What you should be mad about is the lie you did. And the weak ass church is being asleep in front of your house. Many lies about being asleep. That's free game. This game, but it probably went over your head. Let me say this to you, go home. You're not a friend or enemy today. Let's keep it that way, no matter how hard it keeps in check. By the way, I'm minding my business. You just too dumb to know Texas is my business. And I will give you whatever you ask for, good or bad. I'm done.
all right. So, Charles D, I don't know if that's what you was about to send me.
Nah, I was gonna send you that shit. I was gonna send you receipts. Like that shit was the first one was a light little warning. Like, yeah, you the young homie, yada yada yada. And then you got the young boy flaming off. Well, fuck you, nigga. I don't need this, and the third. And then that's the final one is just like, yo, look, listen, you gonna get everything you asked for.
Right. Right. So see, that's my thing. That's my thing. He doesn't really understand. My whole thing is this. Jay Prince smart enough to understand that this kid don't really know who he's talking to.
Mm-hmm.
He's smart enough to understand that. So, and Jay Prince smart enough to know that he ain't gonna make no moves off of words, bro. You know what I mean? He too big, he too connected, he got too much going on for himself to make any move just off of somebody talking, because people are always gonna talk. But he gave him a fair warning. Like, dude, you don't want this. You might think you want this, but you don't want this. And he told him, you're not my friend nor enemy today. And when shit get hot in Texas, because like I said earlier, Jay Prince got people that will just handle the business off of GP. Or you want to talk shit about Prince? And then they'll come do something, and Prince don't have to even put the order out. But
Nigga,
they'll just
that's
come
not
check
even
that's because he don't know who he talking to. They'll come check them on their own principle for Jay Prince because he has helped so many people. That's how street cred works. And that's what this young dude don't understand. That they will come knock on his door. Some of his security detail that Jay Prince told him, you need to check that security detail. Some of them security detail that you got, young boy, they may be loyal to Jay Prince and everything that Jay Prince got going on, and you didn't even know that.
Exactly. He don't even have to come to your state, nigga.
Nothing. You don't have to put the order out. That way, see, this is how guys like that stay where they are, and the feds can't touch them. Jay Prince don't have to put no order out. Jay Prince can say something in riddle.
It don't even got to be a riddle. It's just it could be cold.
Well,
it could be some dumb
I'm
shit.
just saying he can say something in riddle, and the guys around him will understand. Okay, I got you.
Exactly.
And even if you record it, the feds couldn't use it.
There's nothing. It's nothing incriminating.
What does that mean?
Like, yo, drop the water off and dump the bucket. What the fuck is that?
What the fuck? That doesn't mean anything. That could have been a gambling bet. Because
Exactly.
remember, it has to be reasonable doubt. See, he can say something that sounds like a gambling bet, and they can record it all they want, and nothing will happen. But his people will know, okay, he telling us to go smack this kid up, put his ass in place. And Jay Prince never put the order out. See, this is what this kid don't understand, because street cred is one thing. But when you move into the level of big business runs this world. And that type of power trumps street power at any level all the time.
D, another thing is this nigga don't know where it's coming from, because he got to deal with Floyd, billionaire, and then he got to deal with this nigga. He don't know what the fuck is coming.
Yeah, he don't, bro.
You got two niggas that got hella power, hella money. He don't know what the fuck is coming.
Nope. It's just that simple, man. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. Like I said, that response to the kid's response, if he got the right people around him,
which he don't. He just a young.
Said, no, all these rappers sound like 3 6 Mafia. Yeah, they trying, man. They want that image. Jay Jefferson, that's the thing. He said, even though whack ass Migos sound like, yeah, it's like I said, man, that's the thing too, Jay Jefferson. Prince responsible for that movement, the South movement. That's why I tell people, like, they need to do the research on Ludacris and all of that thing he did without going through the industry was through assistant by what's Prince? James Prince? What's his son name? You know his son.
Yeah, he's James Prince. He's a junior. He's Prince Jr.
James Prince Jr.
Who made an ass out of himself fucking with the colorful hair nigga. But his pops restored that shit ASAP.
No, you talking about the 6ix9ine? No, actually, yes and no, maybe, because that remains to be seen. That may have been a genius move, and we'll see about that later. But anyway, outside of that, though, the thing is this: with Ludacris, he was influential in getting that movement started. Which we got to remember, Ludacris was influential in the whole South movement. You see what I mean? So Prince got his hands in on that, bro. Is what I'm saying.
Nope. Yo, good shit. ABOZ. Motherfucker got his hand on Drake.
Right.
Prince got his hand on motherfucking Drake. The money maker.
Because all of those cats was coming at Drake. That's how all of that ended. This is what people gotta understand.
When niggas tried to snatch that nigga chain, and
a whole lot of cats in the industry was throwing shots at Drake. I'm talking about heat, street heat. And why did all of that stop? Remember, guys, Jay Prince and Junior stepped up. They snatched Drake up, and then Jay Prince came out with another video, if y'all don't remember, saying that, listen, Drake is a part of the family now. He was just putting it out there. All of that stuff stopped. All of it. No rappers were calling Drake out after that point. No one. Do y'all remember that? And that was after Jay Prince announced that Drake was a part of the family now. That's how deep this dude reaches. It just all stopped all of a sudden. That's power, guys. That's crazy power. Because Drake was big and there was a lot of rappers coming at Drake. You ain't heard Meek Mill say a goddamn thing about Drake ever since. Meek ain't said nothing about Drake. Nothing. Why do y'all think that is? That's because of Jay Prince.
Niggas don't understand shit. Prince is a different kind of animal.
That's all because of Jay Prince. And this kid just come out like, if he would have came out with a respectful message, like, you know what, I get where you're coming from, but I'm good. I got this. I don't think it would have been Jay Prince would have probably been like, handle your business. But talking about all this pussy ass shit you're doing, basically you calling that man a pussy, bro.
But look who he's fucking with, and then look at his situation. Because they can't really touch him because the shit's gonna link.
What do you mean they can't touch who? They can't touch Youngboy?
Youngboy baby mother just went through that bullshit, and look at him on and then look at him on social media. They're gonna sit there and they're gonna cater to this young ass. Oh, he don't know no better.
But they can touch him, Charles D.
Oh yeah, they can touch him, but it's gonna trace back. It's gonna trace back to somebody.
They ain't gonna trace back, man. That's the whole point I'm making. It could trace back to somebody, but it ain't gonna trace back to Prince.
No, hell no. Prince is that nigga. Just be his hands is clean.
Here go another thing, Charles D. NBA Youngboy been running off at the mouth to a lot of people. Look at the heat he was just into with Floyd Mayweather. He could get popped, and the fans how they gonna know if it was Floyd or if it was Prince or whoever the fuck that this dude been running off at the mouth to. He's running off at the mouth and got heat from everywhere. You know Floyd is plugged in. He ain't plugged in like Prince, but he plugged in. He was running off at the mouth disrespecting Floyd.
Shit, he might have this nigga on standby. Just somebody put hands on him real quick because you know Floyd to put hands on him. Your daddy ain't shit. Ain't that what he said?
That's my thing. So it's like if you got all these hands that could potentially touch you, how can you narrow it down to one? If you have all these hands that by street knowledge has motive to touch you, then how can you narrow it down to one? And then just like I explained about Jay Prince and how he could get the order put out and not even put the order out, right? How can you ever bring it back to Jay Prince? If they, Iceman, yes, if they touch him, you're going to know. I agree, but you ain't going to know that it was Prince. That's the whole thing.
You don't know who it's coming from because this nigga's stirring up the pot.
Right. And it really doesn't matter where it comes from. You're going to know that Prince ain't going to be implicated. That's my whole point. So, somebody in his surroundings.
Okay, all right. I get you. I get where you coming from, D. I get you. Yeah. Well,
yeah.
Shit. If you put it like that, ain't nobody get implicated.
Right. So
all these niggas is just sending his young ass. They just send his little young ass. Yo, look, curb your mouth. Oh, you don't want to curb your mouth? I'm not gonna tell you what you should do, but I'm going to tell you what you need to do. Because you're gonna end up feeling pain somewhere down the line.
Right. And then that's another thing, like Jay just said.
Yeah, Youngboy, what is he, like 22?
Yeah, but it's not that. I'm just talking about the music. Go listen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't need to hear the music. The music is garbage.
This music garbage.
I can't listen to none of that shit.
Even Tekashi 6ix9ine, I will admit, even Tekashi 6ix9ine music better than NBA Youngboy.
I can't listen to none of these motherfuckers.
I can't listen to I don't listen to either of them, but I've heard songs, bro. I got my son's 20, my daughter's 21, my older daughter's 23. They right in this, so I've heard the music. I can stand Tekashi 6ix9ine, like what's the kid what's the Lil Uzi Vert.
Hell no! Who's listening to that? That nigga's a special. He's a special case.
Right. I can't listen to his music. Lil Uzi Vert. I can't listen to Young Flyboy. With Tekashi 6ix9ine, I can tolerate it. I don't play it. I don't go looking for it, but I can tolerate Tekashi 6ix9ine music. I can't even tolerate this kid's music.
I can't tolerate anybody named Young, Little. That's pretty much it for that. That just knocks out all that mumble shit.
The baby, I fucks with the baby, dog.
The nigga's name is the baby. Well, I mean, I guess I can't listen to that.
No,
shit.
Hey, the baby, Charles D. I'm telling you, the baby, that little nigga he be spitting, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, the baby be spitting, dog. I like that dude. Go listen to him, cause you about hip hop like me. The little nigga be spitting, bro. You need to go listen to the baby, bro. For real, give him a chance. That little dude, all right. I would like to see him become more versatile because he's got like just this certain range. His flow, he need to get kind of adapt different flows, but he's nice with it though. I like the kid. But this dude is a clown, a straight clown. He's a clown for his content. His music's not that great, but then who you popping off at? Who you coming off at, bro? Like, nah, not Jay Prince. Like I said, someone in his camp need to really get a hold of him.
Yeah, because he don't know what the fuck he's doing. He just talking loose.
Yeah, he's talking reckless, bro. Too loose. And that last clip, that was a warning. Like, he tell him, look, we're not friends nor enemies today. But when things get hot around Texas, He was like, let's keep it that way, because when things get hot around Texas, don't come hollering at me.
And you know the first person they gonna call, they gonna get someone who got a whiff of that shit. Be like, yo, Prince. And what happened? Don't know.
Yes.
Next question.
Yeah.
Don't know. And next question.
Yeah. See what y'all.
He out here, Ice. He's out here crip walking with his heavy ass feet. This nigga's a weirdo. I can't listen to these little niggas.
What is this? I just got to the chat. Who is this guy?
Who, Toby?
Oh, I don't know. We got one of them in the chat. I like this kind of stuff, bro. I don't even know where he come from. Okay, bros, no hoes. If D not here, he be sniffing crack on the midgets, butt crease, no hoes, whatever, man. I don't know. That's probably H1 or something. Young kids try to tell you what they're gonna do or could do, but the OGs, people just OGs. Yeah, man, like that's the thing. You never can tell with these kids, Toby. You don't really know the background. Like some of these kids got the background, like Young Dirk out of Chicago. Yeah, but what did he do? He got the fuck out of Chicago. You know what I mean? Chief Keef and his crew. Yeah, those kids was wild. You know what I mean? But a lot of these kids don't. They don't. And their age dictates that, bro. Because they're putting on this persona, but here's the truth about it. It take a lot of hard work, even what they're doing. They always in the studio. They always writing rhymes. They always putting shit on Spotify. They always on the ground. They are. This is the type of effort and time they got to put in. So while you're doing all of that, dude, you're not in the streets. You're still young. Where are you getting all of this street shit from? You putting too much time into the music industry, so you live in a fucking lie. And this is what Jay Prince was putting out there. Like, bro, you live in a lie. You're not even no street dude like that. And I know you're not. You was just fucking with Danielle Bergoli, for Christ's sake. That was your girl, bro. And if y'all don't know who Danielle Bergoli is, that's Catch Me Outside. That was his girlfriend. That's the level of age this kid is at, bro. He was fucking with Danielle Bergoli. Catch Me Outside chick. That was his girlfriend. Come on, bro. You are a kid. You're not that deep in the game. You don't have street cred like that. You've been writing rhymes in the music industry. So these kids are living a lie, and you're talking this shit to somebody who is that deep in the streets for real.
Yeah, but it's not even the fact that you're living a lie. It's that you're playing grown man games.
Yeah, I was just saying that's what
something you're not. Something you're not. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, long story short, you playing grown man games that you're not built for. And then when the shit hits the fan, don't call motherfuckers, because they gonna ride with him, or they're gonna, either way, they're not riding with you. Let's just put it like that.
No, what? See,
you're gonna have to take that. You're gonna have to take that L and keep it pushing.
Right. That's right, Toby. He was like, real power, they don't flaunt it. They always cool when they deliver it. That's right. That's the truth. It's just like you think about the Godfather movie. You never really seen Marlon Brando. He's like, just send him a message he can't refute. It ain't all of this hoopla and all of that. It's nice and calm. Send that message, but that message is powerful. You know what I'm saying? I say, see, I don't think, too, here's another thing. Like people say, if they go touch him, if they do this. Nah, see, this is the thing people got to understand. It ain't going to be one of these things where they just go kill him, eliminate him. No, that's stupid. What they're going to go do is put the fear of God in him. Walk into his house, smack him up. Let him know he could be touched and his security couldn't do nothing about it, or they was in on it. Go wake him up while he's asleep in his bed thinking everything's sweet. That's the kind of stuff they'll do. And then walk out, get away with it. And you can try to call the police, but chances are somebody who's a billionaire and that knee deep in Texas probably got ties in with the police. So you ain't gonna get too far with that either. But with your street cred, you're probably not gonna want to be affiliated with calling the police, because once that get out and you just play upside, then you're ruining yourself.
You are at that point considered a rodent.
Right. So now you're putting yourself in a casket, because if they do come tap you on your shoulder and rough you up, you can't even call the police, because you're supposed to be this big hard street dude. Fuck you, pussy ass nigga. So you can't call the police after that, because then you ruin yourself. You ruin this image that you've built up because of the rap industry. See, he's in a catch-22 now, and he's put himself there. That's what's wrong with these kids. You put yourself there now. Now you done, as they say, you done wrote a check that your ass can't cash. That's what you did. You done wrote a check, young boy, that your ass cannot cash. You know what I mean? Yeah, Smoke. Yeah, Smoke. Deliver that kind of message. Horse's head in the bed. You know what I'm saying? This little motherfucker wake up like, what the fuck? With a note that you would say, what'd you say about Jay Prince?
Hard head, make a soft ass, nigga.
What you gonna do?
Super tender.
See, and it's like people say, oh, that's just the movies. No, it's not. No, it's not. You know, you get involved in these things, you gotta understand, no, it's not always just the movies. A lot of this type of crime and this type of stuff go down in actuality.
Just like the shit was the movie ATL, when the little young light skinned nigga thought he was fly.
Yeah.
Got his coattail pulled real quick.
Yeah. And then his big brother had to come step in, get himself smacked up.
Exactly. Ain't this a bitch, nigga? You disrespect a motherfucker. You gonna just throw some money in my face.
Right. Right. You done got you and your brother smacked up. Messing with that grown man business. What did he tell him? He said, this grown man business here, boy. That's what Big Boy told him in that movie. This grown man business here.
He told him that shit while he was feeding the dogs.
Right. Jay Blues in the building. What's good, y'all? First time I've heard of this fool, young boy. Don't even know rap. Yeah, bro. He's a nobody in this industry. I mean, he feels like see, this is the thing. A lot of these now,
you can't say he's a nobody.
Hold on right quick. This is the thing. A lot of these kids now, because they have the opportunities to get money through like Spotify and all of this without going to majors and all of that, they get in the big head. So let's not get it twisted. The kid is making a lot of money now because he still has a fan base. A lot of these young kids, we don't like the music, but a lot of these young kids go crazy over the music. They love it, right? So he's getting money. You know, you don't buy a Rolls Royce and a McLaren. That's over $1 million in cars, just those two cars. Close to $2 million, as a matter of fact. And on his video, if y'all didn't notice or not, that was a Bentley Phantom he was riding in. And he just lost a Rolls Royce and a McLaren. So the kid is getting money. But that shit going to his head. Because that little bit of money you getting, that's little boy money. Jay Prince got big boy money. You don't even, like I said, let me check his net worth right now. Like, I don't even think he's probably double-digit millions. You're talking about Jay Prince is in the billions, dude.
Jay Prince got farmland, music, boxing, record label. This motherfucker been making money since the 80s.
It's like it's far beyond just rap and boxing. Bro, this nigga is in the beef industry. He is in the beef industry. He has a cattle ranch. Do you guys know how much beef makes?
And it's not beef. Not beef like on like, oh, we fighting, we doing it. No, this nigga owns cattle. Like, he had farm shit.
Yes, he's in the beef industry.
Way before he got into the boxing and all that other shit.
Right. This dude's money goes deeper than boxing in the rap industry. That's not like, again, man, like, people just don't understand, dog. They just don't understand. Oh my gosh. You gotta be kidding me, dog.
His hands are tied into a lot of shit. That's why I said I wanted to send you something.
Right.
And then I heard part of it, and I was like, I heard that, but listen, I heard some other shit.
I don't need too much because, like, I'm not out here trying to expose Prince. I'm really talking
No. It wasn't to expose him. It was just to be like, yo, listen, if he wanted to touch you,
look at this, Charles. Look, $6 million. Now, granted, that's plenty of money, much more money than I have. But dude, you are worth your net worth. This is not liquid. This is not cash. His net worth is $6 million. $6 million. And you talking that reckless? Like, this kid is lost, bro.
My thing was, like you said, yeah, he's doing this and the third. They don't know who Prince is. Prince got money all over the place. So
It's not really about the money. It's about his connections and his power, bro.
But that's my whole thing. That's why I said I was gonna slide you some shit. Like, yo, listen. Besides writing books, music,
yeah, but I probably
boxing.
don't know about that shit, Charles. I'm older than you, nigga. Fuck, you know I know about all of this shit. You know the type of shit I know about. I don't know what you was gonna send me, but we'll talk about that after the live. You know, you always stay on, but
yeah, I stay on. I got some shit.
Yeah, I probably know about all of that, man. You know, I'm knee deep into that shit. I know about Prince. A lot about Prince. The problem is NBA Young Flyboy don't know about Prince.
He gonna know immediately who the fuck he is.
He already knows. Forget about all of this social media shit. I'm telling you guys right now, he already knows. It's already been long enough. He's gotten that message. You know what I mean? That money that Prince got, that's just the mere pittance of the story. His power, his reach in the streets, you know what I mean? That's the main issue.
Yeah, and if he don't get it by now, he's gonna get it real quick because this shit don't make no sense. Like, if you hear story, okay, it's cool if you hear like one or two. Okay, say if you say, yo, say me and you, we known for like knocking niggas out between 2 or 3 people. That's the story. Yo, these niggas knocked 2 or 3 people out, and then you hear a nigga be like, yo, that nigga right there, he shut shit down with 100 motherfuckers who could validate it. Just so you'll sit there and be like, yeah, I believe it when I see it, and then when you see it, it's like, okay, that nigga's that, he's that dude. How the fuck do you sit there and go against that?
I have no idea. Get This Smoke says, I think he says, well, let's just say Prince and the money behind the Ghetto Boys, right? Because that's where he started. Smoke.
You damn right. He been getting this since '89.
Hold on. That's why you need to click the link anyway, Smoke. But I was just talking about this earlier, Smoke. That money, like, he been getting money way back then. And then I talked about this too earlier, Smoke. That's what I was saying about Prince. Like, Bob Arum bailed Mayweather out of the Jay Prince situation. Guys, think about the magnitude of this. Bob Arum, who is known to have mafia ties, had to do business with Jay Prince to bail Floyd out. Not muscle him, not make any orders, had to go reach out to him and do business with this man to bail Floyd out. That's how
but that was also to get him out of that contract, though, right?
Yeah, it doesn't matter what it was for. What I'm saying is, this is what he had to do way back then. So this man had power, that kind of power. That's what I'm pointing out, Charles. Way back then. You see what I'm saying? That's the
all that shit points back to the farm. And
right.
Prince had that fucking vision years
way
ago.
Back then, bro. We talking 20 years ago, almost 15, 20 years ago. This situation, and in 2020, if he had power back then, that's type of power, and he's more powerful now. Young Flyboy, what are you doing? Stockton King, what's up? Said Lil Gabe is signed to Prince. Now, a lot of people are signed to Prince. Yeah, a lot of people, music or under his umbrella somehow. In the music industry, in the boxing world, and in other industries, they are under this dude's umbrella. You know what I mean? Forbes don't have a clue how much money this guy has. They don't have a clue how much money Prince has.
Hell no, they just going off of paperwork.
Right. That's it. If you look at Forbes, if you look at the businesses that Prince has, and you look at what Forbes has him listed as, it's actually under-justified. Like his net worth should actually be more than what Forbes has listed if you look at the businesses that he's a part of and that he owns. It should be much more. So this tells you right off the bat that this dude has much more money than is even reported. He has much more than that. That's the thing. So money is not even an issue, especially when you're talking about somebody that's worth $6 million fucking dollars. Money is not even to be talked about in this situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck, man? I don't know.
Yo, D, you hit shit with a boot?
Yeah, fucking ants, bro. I got these ants now, man. I can't, man. These ants be everywhere, bro. They relentless, dog. You know what I mean?
Nigga D show, nigga D good straight ghetto, nigga hit shit with boots.
Goddamn ants.
They call out and shit. Yeah, you know what? With this nigga J Prince, you know, I got this bug in my eye. I'm gonna kill that shit.
I hate even killing the bugs. It's just like, man, like a lot of times I take them and throw them outside, but
nah, fuck that. Sometimes you gotta smash them niggas.
Those ants are relentless, boy. They don't care. But I'll tell you this, man. I don't know, man. Let me get some closing thoughts, Charles D. Just wanted to talk about this NBA young fly boy situation, man, for a little bit. These kids,
these young boys don't understand, man. Like, Gaddy.
I was just saying the level of respect is going to get these kids in trouble. That's all I was saying.
Repeat it one more time.
The level of respect. The level of respect is going to get these kids in trouble. A lot of them.
Shit, that level of respect's that's gonna end up being the problem because they're chasing that same level of respect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, without earning it, man.
Exactly. These young boys don't know where they're getting it from. They just think they think they're getting it off the rip. Like, nah, it don't work like that.
Yeah.
At all.
Go ahead and give me some closing thoughts, bro. Box 1-on-1. What's up with you, fam?
I just, well, I didn't catch the whole shit. So, give me 2 minutes of how you were summing it up.
Well, basically, it's just this. It was basically, okay, so like I did a ride along before, and it's just the level of respect of these younger people in entertainment, period. Hollywood, music industry, boxing, because I spoke about Josh Taylor, talk about bashing Manny Pacquiao face. And of course, he's a fighter, but gotta respect these people, dog. You never even threw a punch at 147, Josh Taylor. He got the "you idiot" this morning. And then I kind of segued with young Flyboy because his respect is putting him in physical danger. I mean, with Josh Taylor, you'll just get beaten in the ring and embarrassed. But young Flyboy disrespect is putting him in physical danger, livelihood, and so just the level of respect. Know who you're talking to before you just go run off shooting your mouth. I know you have an image to upkeep, but there's no embarrassment. There's no scarring on your image if you come out and say, hey, you know what? Appreciate that, Prince. I'm going to get with you, this, that, and the third. Or don't even do that. Just call him up and go get with him. You're not scarring yourself. And by Prince coming to basically your aid, because this is what Prince does, that's actually a plus on you. You dumb kid. That's what I wanted to.
Yeah, but he's young. But he's
you ain't want to go, nigga. Don't interrupt my summary. I'll let you have
I kind of got the gist as soon as you started.
All right, well, close the show then. Go ahead. I'm not close the show, but give me your final thoughts. I ain't gonna interrupt you.
No, I didn't want to interrupt you, but as soon as you said that, I knew where you was going. And some people, don't bite the hand that feeds you, especially if it's the hand that is extended to help feed you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if this nigga's telling you he can help you, I can get you right. I can set you up, yada yada yada. It don't even D, we gonna talk on the private shit, but damn. See, Youngboy gonna. Some people need something to happen for shit to get real for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing crazy, just shit need to just get a little bit real for them to respect where the shit is coming from. Like, say, this nigga snapped my necklace, yada yada yada. Okay, well, he snatched your necklace. How you get that back? And then and you see that guy right there with that suit? That's your connection. He getting everything back with no interest. Yo, listen, get that back, and we can cancel everything we ever had wrong. We can throw that right out the window. But niggas don't respect that. They look at him and be like, "Oh, he cooning. He doing this and the third. What is he doing out here in the streets?" What do you know about Jay Prince? Honestly, you read a book. You saw the man did this, and the third. What the fuck do you honestly know about this dude? This dude is out here. Long story short, this nigga probably saved about 60 or 70% of these niggas' careers in boxing on some G shit. Because everybody always come up on some. Look at the Charlos when they was in Brooklyn. What the fuck just happened? Oh, you switched the shit up. Yo, look what happened with the Charles in Brooklyn. Them niggas was out here. Oh yeah, we the biggest shit in the world. Them niggas got robbed by a bunch of white bitches. $75,000 worth of jewelry, and I think what $100,000 in cash. I don't want to sit here and put it out there like a rumor or not, but nope. D, I need to see your face, nigga, because Charles got in Brooklyn. So how the fuck does that work?
Yeah, I feel you. Look, I'm gonna say this, guys. And Charles D, don't get off though. I'm gonna say this, guys. These young guys out here in whatever field of entertainment they're in, it's okay to put out an image. Hell, it's okay to uphold your image because that's what's selling today. But you just have to be smarter. You have to get the right people around you. You got to know who to come at and who not to come at. And guys like Jay Prince, they're just not the type of guys to come at. But it's a level of respect. And it's not just the young people. It's like I started this show off with. Respect is free. It doesn't cost you nothing. Even the guys of our age that come in and out of these lives and they're disrespectful to each other, that's unnecessary. Respect is free. It don't cost you nothing to be respectful. But being disrespectful can land you in a place where you don't want to be. So I'm going to end the show with that. Y'all know how I always end this thing. For the love of sports, let's talk about it. Peace.